Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I am going to be doing a really short tutorial to show you how I made this little Pokey Tool box. You can actually use these boxes for sending all kinds of different items. I absolutely love them. These are so cute. So this is a Matchbox style, and I have these gorgeous bows that Lacey sent me in here just to give you an example of what you can send in these boxes. And then I have this one right here. This one has a lid, and so the lid just pops off, and I just have some laces and ribbon in there, and some trim. So they're super easy to create. Like I said, I made one for a Pokey Tool. And so these fit a Pokey Tool in them really nicely. Let me try it in this one since it's easy to just pop that trim out. It just goes right in there nice and snug. Super cute, right? So let me show you how to make these. Okay, so for the bottom box piece, we are going to need a piece of paper that measures 4 by 8, and so on the 4-inch side we are gonna score this at 1 and at 3, and what that does is give you a 1-inch border, and the size of the box will be 2 inches. So then we're gonna turn this around, and on the 8-inch side, we are going to score this at 1 and at 7. And this is what you are left with. So all that's left to do is cut down these little tabs right here to create our box. So I'm going to cut right on that score line up to the first score line right there. You've seen me do this before with my boxes. And then on this little tab right here, I'm going to cut off that little pizza slice, just like so. I'll do the same on this side, just a little sliver. If you can see right here, I did not cut right on that score mark, so I am going to go back and trim that up a little bit. And there you go. And then we will do the same thing on the opposite 4-inch side. Cut up on that score mark. Do our little pizza slice. And then sometimes it's hard to get that little point off, but you can just tear it off. And do the same here. Okay. So this is what we are left with. You just burnish on those crease marks, and the bottom of your box is ready to be adhered. Okay, so these tabs would just slide in like this, just like so. And there is the bottom of your box. What you could do once you adhere this to create a little pull tab, you can use a circle punch and look for the center, and then just cut out that little notch. So let me show you what I mean. See, on this Matchbox right here, you just stick your finger in there and pull that out. So that's what I am referring to. So this bottom piece will fit into both of the lids. So you can either use the lid or the Matchbox style. I guess first let's create the top lid. Okay, so for the top lid, you will need a piece of paper that measures 3.5 by 7.5. And on this 3.5 side, we are going to score this at 3/4 and at 2 3/4. And then we're going to turn it to the 7-inch side, and or 7.5-inch side, and we're going to score it at 3/4 and at 6 3/4. and that is what you are going to be left with. We will cut to create those little tabs. On the 3.5 inch side, we'll just cut up just like we did on the other. Cut those little pizza slices. Actually, I want to do that on this side as well, just so that there's nothing sticking out when you piece those together, since this is going to be on the top and it will be what is visible. So we'll just cut up right here, do the same. Okay, so we've cut all of our little pizza slices. This is what we are left with. I am going to burnish these score marks, or fold up right on the score marks. I haven't even been using my score tool to burnish these creases. But you can, I mean, it'll just make it nice and crisp. Okay, so the key here is adhering this to the bottom box so that you have a clean fit, right? I think I've mentioned this before. You guys know that gift boxes are my jam. It's what I absolutely love to create. So I've created quite a few in the past, and it's the same concept. You just, you know, when you're adhering the lid or the closure part, you want to adhere it on so that it has a nice clean fit. So let me glue this bottom box together, and then I will show you what I mean about the lid. Okay, so this is where we are at. I have the bottom of my box glued together. I just used some hot glue. I am going to show you how I do those little half moon notches. Just eyeball it, snip off that little piece right there, and we would do the same on the other side. Just kind of try to center it and punch out the little piece right there. Okay, so that's that. Now I have one side of my top lid adhered and this side is not. So I'm going to place this on my bottom box, on the bottom part of my box, and I am going to adhere this piece together once this is inside. So just like so. And what this does is it helps to make sure that it's a nice clean fit, and that, you know, the bottom just fits a lot better in there, as opposed to gluing it and then trying to stuff the bottom piece into the box. Okay, so I was getting a call and I had to pause the video, and I was talking and I continued to do this, but this is basically what I did. I just made sure to adhere the edges once this was in here. And so, like I said, that just helps get you a better fitting lid. Super easy. Okay, so that's this type of box. Now let's do the Matchbox style. Again, really, really simple. You're still going to use the same bottom piece. For this Matchbox style cover, which is the kind that, you know, wraps around your bottom box, we are going to use a piece of paper that measures 6.5 by 6. And on the 6.5 side, we are going to score it at half, at 1.5, at 3.5, and at 4.5. And then we would just fold and burnish on those score marks, just like so. This one's really, really so simple to create. And that is the cover. Once again, before adhering this, you would slide your box in and make sure to have it wrapped nice and neatly on all these edges. And that is how you know where you need to adhere that. So this would have just a teeny tiny little gap on the bottom, see? And so this would be the top piece, and you would have a nice fit for your box. And then you can just use these little pull tabs to pull it out of here, just like so. So these are really so fun and so easy to make. I hope that you enjoy this tutorial and give it a try. They are really easy, and you can use them for all kinds of different goodies. I really love this paper so much. This is one of the Maggie Holmes Garden Party papers. So super cute. I love this label right here. This was sent to me by Lacey, and then I just added a little sticker right here that says grow, be you. I've got these gorgeous flowers that Carolina Crafts sent me in a swap, and then these sequin clusters that Lacey sent me, and these cute little butterfly punch outs. So super cute. I think they are so sweet. And on this one, I did do some stitching on the lid of the box. So you can do that as well. You can mat these, maybe just cut out a piece of paper 1 inch smaller all the way around, 1/8 of an inch smaller all the way around to mat these. I don't think it's necessary though, because they are so stinking cute. If you're not going to use double-sided paper, you can mat these as well, or just leave it as so. I liked the look of this double-sided paper. You know, there's no white in there, so I think I prefer the double-sided paper, but for sure you can just mat them, and it's not a big deal because the inside is not really going to be visible. So anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for being here. I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.